Hello everyone, your Speedster's back, and Scarlet back to the Speed Force, and I was so freaking right. I can't believe my prediction was true. And guess what, man? I had a blast watching the season finale. I felt so sad for Harry, because I literally thought he was going to shut down like a computer and just be like this. Like, it was so freaking sad, because it began with, you know, the Enlightenment starting and all that, and Marlize came on the Team Flash to help, you know what I mean? She's basically helping them all throughout the episode, right? You know, so Cisco had lots of doubts about it, lots of doubts about getting into the mind of Clifford DeVoe, aka Thinker. And I actually love how they actually got into DeVoe's mind, and Ralph is alive! I'm sorry guys, but Ralph is alive. I predicted this, please. Thank you. Thank God that I'm right, because look, it was going to be obvious, right? I wonder why. Oh, the leaked photos are pretty misleading, quite a bit, because you know Ralph never went against himself in the episode. Because when he gets into DeVoe's mind, he finds DeVoe, but DeVoe doesn't really find him. But he dashes into near the picnic that DeVoe and Marlize actually were back 6 years ago. No, 16 years ago, to be corrected. And guess who he finds in the forest? None other than Ralph Dibny. Sorry guys, I just wanted to make it epic, and it was really awesome because he finds Ralph, and Ralph is like, did DeVoe get you too? Like did DeVoe get your body as well? As like, Barry said, no, he never got my body. I'm being connected through a neural link thanks to Cecile using her telepathy to connect me through the thinking cap to your mind. Basically a one-way radio. And then guess what, man? It was so freaking awesome when DeVoe came in. It's like, you're in my mind. You're in my mind now. There's no escape. And that's when he just dashed out with freaking Ralph. And that's when DeVoe, he has the audacity to say, run, Sterling. And then it's so darn cool. It's so darn cool because like, you know, they end up running into another part of his memories, and you know, it's so cool. It's so cool because, like, you know, like next thing you know, like the Enlightenment, like it's starting to progress. Like the percentage of the permeating grid is going up. Like the Enlightenment's nearly halfway complete, and that's when, like, it's at nighttime now. And he says, Ralph, I'm gonna, like Ralph, over there, you know where the Speed Force storm was? It's at nighttime though, because remember, this is in DeVoe's mind, and it's at nighttime with the Speed Force storm still up there, and Ralph is like, I can't do this. Like, Barry was encouraging him, says, yes you can, Ralph, remember who you are, you're a hero. And that's when Ralph actually got into elongated, became the elongated man. Once again, my boy Ralph, my man Ralph is back. And yeah, they just started whipping all the DeVoes together. Man, it was awesome. Let me tell you detail by detail so this video won't be short. It was awesome. It was awesome. Because Ralph, he's like, you know, like how, like you know, like they were literally thinking, and all the DeVoes could read Ralph and Barry's minds. It's the telepathy, Dominic Klatz. So yeah, he got his powers. He got brainstorm powers, and the funny thing was that Ralph, he's like, let's do this Disney style. He's like, what? What? Then Ralph was like, you don't think. Just think of the thing that you love most. Like use something else in your mind to fill in for what you're thinking about, because that's gonna throw him off. Because remember, your emotions can throw him off. And Barry, and I'll bet Barry, and I'm not saying Barry did, but it didn't really flourished through Barry's head at the time. But I'm like, well, what if Barry was thinking, when I froze, he was thrown off. Like, well, he was thinking of that, but I'm not sure if he was. But then the awesome part is that Barry just like, then he said, just you and me, Iris. And he's like, all the votes. It was, oh my gosh, man, it was so crazy. It was so darn awesome, man. I could talk about this for days. Yep, I could talk about it for days. I'm sorry, guys. I'm acting stupid here because I'm like very excited. I'm hyperventilating right now. I'm just sweating out of the hype, out of the glorious hour of the night. Okay, flash night. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. My complete theory for Ralph getting out alive was extremely correct. Hashtag Ralph is alive. Ralph is alive. So then that's when you start with all the DeVoes, man. The army is still trying to rise here and there, 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 here and there. Man, it was so freaking intense. It was crazy. I'm not going to lie about that because it was so intense, so intense. It was crazy, and then the next thing you know, like they were Cecile, she keeps like snapping out of it, like she keeps getting out of her concentration, like she's not able to concentrate. This goes off and on.
Man, that was like the best season finale, man. It was like I said, just like I said, with the whole army of DeVoes. Yup, DeVoes. There are armies coming up on them. And Flash, man, and Flash carried Ralph on his back. And then he went, because the nexus of DeVoe's mind was basically like the portal to go into it, right, to go into it. But then when he carried Ralph out of it, DeVoe was like, you know what I mean, like shaking. I'm not making fun of, like, you know, people who catch seizures. I'm saying like DeVoe, he was shaking quite a bit, because remember, Ralph was taking back control of his body. Then guess what? Ralph is still alive. Ding, 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 ding. Da, 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 da. Alright, let's stop. Man, it was just so fantastic. I just loved it. And, you know, like how, you know, they had to go get Cecile to the medical bay and everything else like that. And then the next thing you know, DeVoe's chair, Clifford DeVoe's chair ends up lighting the heck up, because remember, since he has the powers of Kilgore, he's able to transfer his, like, just before he died, he's basically able to transfer his mind to the chair. And then the next thing you know, like they were just getting out the baby and stuff like that. And it was really, really awesome. It was really, really awesome about how it was so realistic, the emotions, the everything into that, man. I just loved it. Next thing you know, when he came out, you know what I mean, they end up seeing DeVoe once again. But then, you know, guess what? Like he was saying, blah blah blah, I'm reborn, do technological resurrection, blah blah blah. Then like you know, I forgot what the heck Marley said, but let me paraphrase it. She basically was saying like, I still love you, Clifford, but you're not the man I'm married. Like that's how Marley's is basically, that's what she was basically saying in a blunt and paraphrasing way. So yeah, it was just awesome how she literally took out like the circle of the chair, like the core part of the chair, which is like the circle in the middle of it. So he basically died. Like now it's like officially the end of him. Then the next thing you know, Cecile and Joe end up having their baby, and guess who pops up? Wally West pops the heck up. He pops the heck up. And this is shortly right after, you know, Harry dismisses himself. The next thing you know, the baby's so adorable. But the mystery girl ends up revealing herself to be Nora Dawn Allen, as I predicted. But she says that, you know, Iris let her borrow the jacket in the future. She says, I made a big mistake, and that was just it. There was no cliffhanger for the villain. No cliffhanger for the villain. It was actually pretty disappointing. Maybe we'll see it. Like, it actually depends. I'm hoping I didn't miss out on that. If I did, I'm gonna be so pissed off if I didn't see the cliffhanger for the villain, see who the new villain is. But remember, I thought there was going to be a cliffhanger, like the executive producer said in the finale. There's supposed to be 2 cliffhangers at the last episode, like at least at the end of the season. That one of them was going to be exciting, and one of them was going to be, you know, very dark. That's what Grant Gustin has said. But I haven't really seen the cliffhanger yet. But the first cliffhanger is the mystery girl. So she says, I made a big mistake. So she's basically saying, I accidentally interfered with time, is what she's saying. So is she just saying, I accidentally interfered with time? Or is she saying, like, I made a big mistake, like I made a big mistake that's coming here, like, you know what I mean? But otherwise, man, this whole episode was just so excellent. It fulfilled my Speed Force destiny. It just filled the gaps in it, man. Ralph, he's still alive, man. Ralph Dibny, I love that he's still alive, man. I had so much faith that he was going to come back, man. As soon as I began to accept that he wasn't going to come back because he's dead, I ended up making predictions that he was coming back. Like, no crap, like, no bull. I'm not lying to you guys. What do I have to lie to you guys for? I literally had made this theory a while ago that the mystery girl would be Dawn Allen. A lot of people thought that, and most of us who thought that were all right. Like, we were right. And Ralph, man, he's still alive. Well, man, I really loved this episode. It brings so much depth, so much emotion, especially for a season finale. Oh my freaking gosh, man, I just loved it. I knew that was Dawn Allen. Her name is Nora Dawn Allen, okay? Nora Dawn Allen. I still can't believe it. See you guys later, Dawn Allen.